Greetings and welcome to another analysis, which is probably going to be uploaded after that last one we did. This is a continuation of me versus Jack, and on the bottom left, once again, we have Crowbar, which is me. Hi, me. As Zerg, and Jack, already building up his wall. And Refinery as well, is Terran. And, yep, this looks pretty standard for now. Not much to comment. Getting spawning pool extractor already. Getting STVs, really important. Good for him. Moving his workers here. Moving that one into mine. Probably gonna move this one to the gas or make a bunker here again. Don't put them here. Just put them like here. Why not put them there? Why? Why? You're just making it vulnerable from this side. But I guess you could like lift them off, right? It's not that big of a deal, but this one is filled. He has finally understood how to move SCVs. Second barracks coming up. No army coming from me. Looking to expand already. 1 minute in. That's huge. Building a supply depot. Generally, also you don't want to move your gas. You preferably don't want to move your gas units to work on something because that's just gonna. That's not good. You want gas. Gas is pretty hard to get, or slow to get rather. You want as much gas as you can and as fast as you can. So take some from minerals instead, since you get them quickly anyway. Gonna build a bunker here. This overlord is soon there. Gonna get there earlier than my movement speed can even finish. Tech lab coming up. Reactor coming up as well. Hatchery doing well. Scout coming up here. Fortunately can't do anything about it. His stuff's building and he's probably going to start training Marines as soon as he can. Yep, selecting them both to build on units. Speed comes up now. I check supply depot there. Looks like a refinery coming up there. He's gonna build an eBay here. Barracks. And I move back here. And to try and focus on my macro. This overlord comes to a stop here. He's gonna try and get it out of here. Can't really do much with his 6 damage assault rifle. Overlord moves out of the way. And his base is scattered, so now he's gonna go in here. Loads on the submarines. No production going on here. No economy on your gas. Hatchery's good to go. No economy here either. Birthing a queen here. Second hatch up and running. Getting an evolution chamber, mutating layer, getting queen, yeah, we saw it already. Combat shield coming up. Getting engineering bay, or second. This one isn't doing anything, I don't think. He's gonna try and produce, probably. He's looking for something. He's queuing up all of the upgrades. Yeah, cool. Like, oh god. This isn't a good idea. Oh boy. Keep it to a minimum, yeah? You know, as far as your multitasking goes, you know, there's probably not much you can do, but try to avoid doing this. You want to have some minerals and whatnot left over so that you can actually build stuff. As you can see here, creep tumor coming up. Roaches as well. Zerg melee attack getting us started right about now. This roach comes up the ramp, sits over here. No economy going on here, which is surprising. Hydralisk Den coming up. Combat shield almost done. Just finally starting work on some drones that are gonna go here to this minerals. The mineral field. Training Marines and Marauders, not a bad idea. Combat shield is done, and he's moving on to stims. Getting infantry +1 on weapons. He's doing pretty fine. This is pretty standard. You might want to expand by now since you have 600 minerals. And when you start to have that much, you should start thinking about expanding. I am going to start macroing here on this base here, trying to get some Hydralisk roaches going, Zerglings mostly. Getting Hydralisk, getting Inspire so I can harass. Melee attacks almost done. Building an extractor probably here. Building a factory. Supply depot also being built, queued up. 2 supply depots on the way. This worker goes on to build another. Aggressively increasing his supply limit here. No research going on this one. You could probably do infantry armor 1, considering you have a lot of minerals left over, and you probably have spent it all on queuing this, yeah. Armory coming up, that means 4s. What are they doing? Yeah, right. StarCraft 2 pathing. Supply depot gonna go out. He's gonna send out for the first time in his StarCraft career. He's going to send out some units on the offensive. Defense not really equipped for this. It's not very well. Getting some good gas here. Free hatcheries, pretty good, right? Here comes the army. Nowhere near prepared for this. The Zerglings come in and try and do something, but they can't. And this army is gonna go down to Hydras and Roaches. Now, Mutalisks coming up for a counterattack. Overlord also coming here. He's getting Infernal Preigniter, so that probably means Hellions, right? Upgrading to Orbital Command. Building more Marauders. You should have expanded by now, by the way. Building a starport. Infantry 1 done. He's getting vehicles, weapons, level 1. Calling in a mule instead of scanning. Pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, that's good. You're starting to get on my economy here. Mutalisks coming up here, positioning here to take this expansion, which is 4th hatch. Building a fusion core and a tech lab here. Muta's probably going on their way to harass, positioning here. Yep, they're going there. This is a pretty suitable army for defense. Yeah, this is good. Fusion core, researching. Nothing being produced here. You could produce a 4 Hellion. Getting smart servos. Smart servo idea. Getting Marines. And here comes the Muta harassment. No missile turrets have been placed. Bad. That is not good. These workers are gonna go down and drop like flies. Workers are dying everywhere. This economy is going in shambles. 4 workers, 3 workers. The rest try to deal off with this army, but it doesn't work. Calls in a mule to try and fix his economy. And, ladies and gentlemen, we were left with 11 workers. Marines and Marauders coming in for a counterattack, and it seems to be working. These 2 Zerglings are going to try and do something, but they're definitely not going to be doing anything, and this base is going to take some damage. Drones gonna be killed, Overlords gonna be destroyed a little bit. More drones are getting killed. Trying to get some damage on this hatchery. Hydralisks coming in, Mutas coming in to save the day. Destroying this army here for the count and starting up some defense again. I'm trying to rebuild my economy with 6 here. Gets infantry armor level 1, getting some army back. Producing SCVs, good on him. Getting some Marines over here. Probably gonna raise this. Yep. His refinery is all good. Mule dies. Sage. Infantry armor done. He's building ravens. Cool. No, no vehicles, even though you have vehicles level 1, which you should probably consider doing. He's probably going to expand here now. Pulls one from the gas to go do it. At this point, you can see here I'm getting some army here to defend from these 2 places. We're dealing with a standard 4-hatch here. Macro. You can see I'm trying to macro here with all these larvas. Selecting all the larvae. Mutas, how many? 5. Pretty standard. This is gonna be a command center here, which is pretty late into the game. Finished a Raven. You could probably get interference matrix, but you're probably gonna forget about it or not gonna use it at all. A little bit of a too many workers, but you can transition 1 from minerals to the refinery, so it's not that big of a deal, although he doesn't ever do that, so it's probably not gonna happen. High Sec and Neo Steel coming up, pretty standard for Jack here on his pretty regular build order, getting some medivacs. We're getting metabolic boost now. Level 2 at melee attacks and reconstruction or constitution going on. Grooving spines. You love grooving them. And we're getting a hive now. More drones, Zerglings, Roaches, and Infestors on the way. Moves his army down here to try and defend. Builds no SCVs here. You can transition a few. No, you can't actually, because you have more workers here. But you should probably start working on SCVs right now. Instead, works on weapons and armor level 2. Not a bad move, I guess. Working on SCVs finally. You should probably get some, you know, because of Muta harassment, set down some turrets. I don't see a single turret here. Scan action from where? We're seeing here on this first base. Second going to be scanned as well. Sees this pack of overlords here, roaches going here. He can't quite see this army, but he is going to train some marines. No SCVs going on, just marines and infantry 1 or 2 for armor and weapons. Building a ghost academy. No, is there a single missile turret here? No. No missile turrets. Alright. Infestors coming up. Muscular augments are soon done. Melee attacks level 2 are soon done as well. We're getting cracklings on the way. Flyer attacks level 1. That means some harassment. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're getting about 10 mutas here. Prime number for harassment. Getting some medivacs to heal some units that took some damage. I'm not quite sure what he's doing here. Is he setting out a patrol? He did set out a patrol. Yeah, he did set out a patrol. Why? Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna blame him. What even is this? Okay. Alright. I guess you're trying to look like you're getting high APM. I want you to know I've never used patrol in my entire life. Mutas up here coming in for some harassment. Only for workers here, so this isn't gonna affect the economy so much. Workers are gonna go down in an instant, get some damage on that planetary fortress coming up to this first base. Jack already knows what's gonna happen. He's going to get in and destroy some of these mutas. Workers are gonna be affected a slight bit. He now has 12 workers. I am nearly at max supply here. Got some corruptors, more mutas here if I want to harass some more. He's sending out his army to try and attack. Ravens here, doing nothing. You gotta love it. Actually pretty standard though. Here comes the army. Drones are getting in position here to get ready for this extractor. Getting interference matrix, but that's not very important right now. Going in to move, and he is going to issue the wrong command. It's just a move command. Nothing is attacking, and there goes the entire army. Yikes! What a misplay from Jack here. Getting some mules to try and kickstart his economy back up. Getting a battle cruiser. Academy, no cloaking. He could get level 3 weapons. Getting some medivacs instead. Marines on the way. More marauders. Army is moving in. These mules ain't gonna last very long. SCV is trying to get built in. Trying to build a Viking. Splitting off some of the army in case this one doesn't work. And I think I end up moving them anyway, accidentally. This unfortunate Ultralist gets left behind, but this base is going to get attacked, and this Raven is going to try and do something. Raven's doing nothing, just sitting there. Battle Cruiser is going to get turned against Jack here. Trying to do something here, moving and killing, and it's going to warp! It's going to warp in here and become basically useless. He tries to move it back in. This bunker gets destroyed. And Marines are going down. This Marauder is going to get turned. This battle cruiser is coming back, albeit very slowly. Can't use tactical jump. No Yamato cannon. No Ravens for you. No more additional battle cruisers. This command center is going to go down. Battle cruiser finally comes back. This academy is going to die, unfortunately. This while it's researching something, probably nukes. This battle cruiser is doing nothing. He leaves, and that is a GG from Jack. Wow, this is actually kind of fun casting these. This feels slightly more like casting than an analysis. But it is fun for me, so I'm going to continue doing what I like doing. And I am going to cut it here for the next analysis slash cast, whatever you want to call it. And, yep, that's that. That was an amazing play, though, with the battle cruiser, taking it over and warping it to absolutely nowhere. He He knew my base was here, right? He would have known, right? So he could have, since there was no defense here, he could have moved here and tried to do some counterattacks, but I don't think it would have been worth it considering, this exists. But that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed.